Hey guys, my name is Matimio, and today, as promised, I have some more sniper gameplay. It was clear the last time that I did one of these sniper tips videos that you guys wanted to see more. You wanted to see some more recon action. You guys enjoyed the tips, and so I figured why not continue with this, maybe every week or maybe every other week, but just to have some more sniper gameplay on my channel. And so for today, one question that I get asked all of the time is, how do you stay consistent with the bolt action rifles? How do you keep your accuracy on all the time when you're using these weapons? I'll try out the SV98, I'll try out the L96, the M98B, I'll switch between them all the time, but they never feel comfortable when I use them. So one thing that I would really recommend if you're new to Battlefield, or if you're just new to Recons, or you just never felt like you could get a handle on the bolt action rifles, is to stick with one of them and stick with that the entire time that you're playing as the Recon. Even if you're having a bad day, even if everything's not going well, and you've been using the SV98 for a couple of days, stick with it. Don't switch on over to the M98B, don't switch on over to another bolt action rifle, because with these weapons, while there isn't a huge difference between them, there isn't one that's better than the others. Seriously, there is not a better bolt action rifle in this game. They're all very, very similar, but there is a slight difference for all of their bullet velocity. And so when you make the change between one and the other, what's going to happen is that you're going to get used to one of the bullet travel speed, so it's going to either get to the target faster or slower, which also means that you have to aim differently depending on how far out the target is. And so once you make that switch, your mind and your body is accustomed to one bullet travel speed, and so when you try something else out, you're going to be missing all over the place, and it's going to feel really, really weird. And if you constantly make these changes, you're never going to improve. And so when I first started playing Battlefield 3 and I first started out, I only used the L96. I have like 2,000 kills with it, and it's actually my highest kill weapon. I have the most kills with the L96, and that's simply because I didn't use anything else when I played as the Recon, and I played the Recon a lot. And so it's kind of just going to be something that you'll have to get used to. I know there will be some matches where you'll feel like it's your instinct to switch on over to something else, like you do with the Assault class or the Engineer class when you're not doing very well. But in my opinion, if you're having one of those matches, just switch on over to a different class entirely. Don't play the Recon, don't get frustrated, because when you get frustrated, you're not going to improve. But in general, if you are playing with the bolt action rifles, stick with one weapon, because it really, really will improve your game. And so another thing I see a lot of Recon players doing is that they'll go way off in the distance. They'll go on top of a mountaintop, they'll go on top of a crane, and then they'll role play like they're a sniper in real life and try to take people out at 500, 600 meters away. And while they're able to get a kill every once in a while, it's mainly due in part because of luck. And so what I would recommend is try to play a little bit closer. Try to play more of the medium to long range. Not too close, because you don't want to be at a disadvantage when you are using a bolt action rifle, but also not too far away. So now you might be wondering, well, what's the right distance? How far away should I be from my enemy? Well, when I get into a firefight, or when I'm about to shoot at someone, what I try to do in the distance that I like to be in is that if I am firing at the very tip of the enemy soldier's helmet, even if they were like 2 feet away, if I'm aiming at the very tip of their helmet and I fire I should get a headshot. And if you don't get a headshot, that probably means it hit them in the upper chest, and you might be a little bit too far out. This isn't necessarily true. If you see someone prone off in the distance, then try to take the shot, or if you see someone and you know you can nail it. But more often than not, I try to get into that vicinity, because it almost takes all of the guesswork out. If you see someone stopped and they are not moving and you are within that range, and as long as you're aiming at the tip of their helmet, you are going to get that kill. I mean, every once in a while they may go crouch, they may go prone, they may move at the last second, and that does get a little frustrating, but if they are not moving, you are going to get that kill 100% of the time. But yeah, guys, that is about it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed the sniper tips and the Recon action in the background, and so until tomorrow, have a good one and take it easy.